Hi, and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. Here's my shirt. So today we're going to get ready. I have filmed a hair video. It's not a tutorial. It's just me talking about my hair, coloring it, and I actually went through and crimped it with you in case that gives you any satisfaction. Go check that video out. So today we're going to get ready with some products that I've gotten that are kind of newish. I want to see how they work kind of in different combinations from when I used them first. So, and I'm actually going to start with eyes first today, which I never do. But I am still interested in the Fusion palette from Revolution. I want to do like a single shadow, just this all over the lid, kind of blended up into the crease. I want to see how that goes. So I'm going to get like a fat, stubby blending synthetic. This is from the Zoeva. This is their concealer buffer. And I'm going to just place it on the lid like so. This is something else kind of shadow. Place it on the lid, and then I'm going to buff up and see how we like it. I've already made a mess. Thank goodness for doing eyes first. See, and my finger pads are too fat to be into the inner corner, but we're gonna give it a whirl. All right, just get it on there and then try to get it off my finger. These things kind of stain, and then we'll clean up in just a second of all the other stuff on my face. So just blend it out to be a little bit hazy. We're just gonna do a one shadow look today. Okay, I think I need a little bit more on the lash line here. Make it good and cranberry. I like it. Okay. I need a little tiny brush because, again, my fingers aren't the best at getting way into the inner corner. So let me use that little brush right on the lash line. It's very pretty, but I am very metallic. Okay, let's get a makeup wipe. I hate this noise, I'm so sorry. And we'll clean up. Wasn't sure how messy I was gonna be. Oh, that's the last one, RIP. And we will clean up real quick and see what we got left. Okay. Take that out of the inner corner. That is not a brightening shade that I want on the inner corner. And we're gonna zoom up and around. Okay, now let's see where we are. I think that's really pretty. I really do. I'm going to start on the inner corner on the other eye because it's going to be difficult to get it in there. There we go. Now, this palette feels like it's cream, and I don't think it is. I think it's just so silicone-y and metallic, super foiled, that it feels cream, and it really is not. I wore this shade here on the lid yesterday. I did or the day before. I did a Get Ready With Me. It's on my channel where I wore that shade. And it is beautiful, and I like it very much. It didn't crease or do anything weird, which is why I am trying just this one shade today to see how it does alone. No setting of any kind, no matte shadows to anchor it, just this. And let's see how it does, because this palette to me seems like it would be perfect for a one shadow look like this, where we just do it very quickly and I'm doing it messily. So if you can, you know, help yourself from blending all over creation and back, you won't need to clean up and do all this, but I do because, and maybe it's the brush that I've chosen. Maybe it's just that, but I seem to be getting it everywhere. Okay, that's just the redness of my face, not actual eyeshadow. So there she goes. There she blows. There it is. I think that's beautiful. I think this color makes my eyes appear more blue. I have gray eyes. They can appear gray or blue. And I think this color makes the blue stand out more. I have put on primer. I'm using up my baby primers in my Fall For You. This is the Ulta brand, the Ulta Beauty Poreless Face Primer. I got it in some sort of, you know, free gift with purchase thing probably last year, and started using it, and it's very strange. When you first start rubbing it on, you're like, this is about to pill, this is about to pill, and it doesn't pill, so that's a good thing. So I'm also going to try one more time the Natasha Denona Transfer Matte foundation. This I got in the boxy pop-up for I think 12 bucks. I've got it in 5N Fair Neutral. Shake really well. It's got a pump. It's a little bottle with the pump, like a little squeezy tube with a pump. I'm going to squeeze it on my very famous, expensive palette. It's a Bath & Body Works candle lid. It works really well. Okay, so let's use our Miss Piggy sponge from Ciate London from the Miss Piggy collection. If you would like to see the rest of that collection, please check it out. It's on my channel now, and it's amazing. So, looking again for the eyeshadow palette in the Miss Piggy collection, I don't think that it is going to release in the US. If it is not out now with the rest of the collection, and I can't find anywhere where Ciate answers the question. Had a lot of people asking the question, but I don't see the answer yet. I don't know if they have one or if they don't, but that's a thing. I am going to use the Cream Cheek Palette, which obviously was released in the United States. It is, I got a bundle with the sponge, a lip balm, which has 0 pigment to it, and the cheek palette. And then I also purchased the hand mirror separately because I wanted that so much. There is a lipstick. There is that it? That might be it. But you can check it out on the Ciate London website. They have a US website, and you can check that out. The eyeshadow palette looks really cute. Haven't seen anybody review it yet, so I'll probably go looking at that soon to sort of search one out if somebody in another country is able to get it and talk about it. I love Miss Piggy, hence the whole, I'm actually very interested in this collection, not because of Ciate, because they did a terrible job on the Jessica Rabbit collection, but because I love Miss Piggy. That's what I'm interested in. But I can tell you that the sponge is amazing. It's a great sponge. It's a sponge, but it's great. I mean, what I mean is it's totally viable and usable. But that's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Little pig nostrils. Yes. So, super cute. Love the sponge. Have been using it since I started on that video. And then the cheek palette works really well. We'll use another color today. And I've used it one other time on my channel. It works really well. So this Natasha Denona foundation is matte. And it covers pretty well. It's a pretty good shade match. Again, I am 5N Fair. It's a $12 foundation on Boxy pop-up. I think it didn't do so well when it was released, which is likely why it's on BoxyCharm. But I am happy to have it because it's a pretty dang good shade match for me. A little bit yellow, not too bad. It is, I'm gonna use a concealer I haven't used in a hot minute, and we'll see how it goes for under my eyes, because under my eyes is always a terrible place. I'm gonna use whatever is left because I can't, for some reason I can't leave foundation lonely on the palette. I don't know what's wrong with me, but you know, whatever. So let's use the good old Mother Pat. Let's use the Pat McGrath Labs concealer. And we have it in, do we? L1? Yes. Working on lighting, working on filming setup. So if you have been on my channel before, welcome back. I am a completely amateur, and so working on this stuff is just not a joy. It's the opposite of a joy. I think I got too much. Now I gotta do on the other eye so I don't look like half vampire. Oh Lord, I'm so sorry. If you haven't picked up your Pat in a while, don't use much. Just a public service announcement. And we're blending, and we're blending. Oh, this is too much. This is so much. Oh no. How about a dry sponge? Would a dry sponge help? Let's try to take off some of the excess product and now back in with a wet sponge. Will that work? Oh, there's so much. Let's just blend it across our forehead and our nose. We're just blending concealer everywhere now. How about now? Oh, we'll wipe some off of this one, and then we'll wipe some off of this one, and then, okay, we'll blend some more here and there. Okay. Let's do my brows. Then we'll set stuff. I'm using the It Cosmetics little brow power mini thing. Came in my 30 plus free items that I got from Ulta. I have a video on how I did that. Combined all these things together to get a bunch of free items. And I'm using a lot of those free items right now because they are really cool and I'm happy to use them. So this is a universal taupe. It probably isn't that universal, but it works for me. It's slightly light. It's not cool enough. It's neutral. It's not that it's warm, but it's not cool enough for what I really like for my brows. But I'll use it up and it'll be good. It looks just fine. My brows are in terrible shape because I haven't had them done by anyone, and me doing it is a travesty. So we'll ignore them like we are a lot of things in 2020 because 2020. Okay, let's do our cream Miss Piggy palette. Let's see here. This is what it looked like. And we're gonna do, I mean, this one seems the most appropriate. And do we want to do like a cream bronzer too, to do all the creams? No, let's just do blush. Let's just do Miss Pig's. Okay. Oh, maybe we do no bronzer today. What if we did just blush? What if we did that? What would happen then? Well, first thing is that I got too much blush. That's the first thing. Yeah, let's just do no bronzer. What if we did that? Well, yeah. I'm just inventing it as I go. So I kind of stamp it on, and then I'll blend it out. And then I'll go over it with the sponge so that it's not so crazy looking, even though it's a little crazy looking. It's crazy looking because I have crazy amounts of concealer on. I know I blush a lot, and maybe compared to you, I blush way too much. I'm okay with that because I like super chubby looking cheeks. Some people do not like that look for themselves. I do. I look crazy because that concealer is way too bright. It's way too bright, Pat. Why you let me get the L1, Pat? Why you let me smear it all over my face, Pat? Well, the Pat done did me dirty today. It wasn't her fault, it was mine. But still. Okay, let's powder over that. Should I even try to use my Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana under my eyes? I'm going to try. Oh. What you and I both already know. That this is probably a mistake. We tried. Okay. Just a little bit. Use my MAC NW18 Studio Fix for the rest of the face. And this will tone down the blush some too. Just FYI, it will tone it down. Just a smidge. We are matte. Natasha, you were right. This is a matte foundation, sister. Look, I have no color on my face at all. Let's do a little bit then of the Kat Von D Shade and Light Duo, the little contour duo. I'm going to do a little bit of the contour shade, but not like as a real contour, but just to get some color back on my face. We're going to blend this out, don't worry. Don't worry, sweetheart. Don't worry. Okay. That helps some. I feel like every time I do a video, it's y'all helping me through a crisis of makeup. It's okay. Don't worry. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Do y'all feel like that too? Sorry. Okay, let's get some highlighter on my face. Let's use this one again, the Revolution Moonlight Mischief Madness one. It's beautiful. It's stark. But it's pretty. Terrible packaging. We're gonna talk to Makeup Revolution about this packaging. Okay, do I look as chunky as I feel? I mean, I guess it's cakey is what I'm saying. And I guess I'm not really. It's just, it's the concealer that's throwing me off. That's all it is. It's the concealer. That's it. Okay. Let's set real quick because I'd like for that powderiness to go away. That's the Kat Von D Lock It Setting Spray. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. I feel like the blend above the crease looks patchy. It looks patchy in real life, and I think it even looks patchy on camera. I don't love it. So let's use a matte to save this. Let's use the Natasha Denona Cranberry palette. I got this in my Beautylish Lucky Bag 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. We're going to use a real thin, pointed, slightly fluffy crease brush, and we're going to put the slightest amount of that cranberry shade into the crease, just in the socket itself, keeping my eye open and just getting that color into the socket to sort of transition the metallic shade into the crease. So take a look at the difference. It's not working. This is not working well on my lid. So let's try it on the other. I don't know why I'm using the brightest, darkest cranberry shade I can after I've done my face, but I think it just needed a little while to settle, and now I can see the issues with it. So the Makeup Revolution Fusion palette, I don't know that it's one of those types of palettes that you can blend above the crease and it look really, really well. It may not be a one shadow type of palette. It may be a two, where you've got a matte color and you can use the other color on the lid. I say that I've used this palette on the lid once and it did beautifully. So maybe this palette is just a lid palette for me. Maybe that's what it is. And I've got, I mean, they're just stunning shades and I want to use them, but if I can't get it, if it doesn't look nice, then I don't want to use it that way. So let's blend just a little bit more with this cranberry matte. I do want to clean up the inner corner of this eye. Blended a little bit too fiercely. I love this palette. This palette is stunningly, it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. And I didn't know that I would love it as much as I do, but I do. Okay, we'll use the Kat Von D Cake Pencil. Just a black retractable pencil liner. We will tightline. Then we will do the waterline, and then I will kind of, maybe I need a bit more of a smudgy something to start with, a little smudgy brush here. We'll get that loaded up and ready to go for smudging, and then we'll blend underneath. All right. I'm going to need prayer for my contacts today. Thank you, everyone, for attending today's service. We'll do an upper line in a minute. Hold on. Okay. We have to clean this one up a little bit, but that's okay. All right, now I'm gonna do a little bit more work. Okay. Still cleaning up, still working it out. You know, for a one shadow look, we're kind of involved now. All right, let's do an upper lash line. I'll just use the cake pencil again. We're going to smudge this. Yeah, I think I did this last week on a Monday where I was like, I'll do a simple eye. And now I'm into smoky goodness. That's how it goes. It's okay. I just look like Halloween week. Which it is. And I'm super stoked about Halloween week. You did not come here for a Cranberry Smoky eye, did you? But here you are. Oh, I'm so tempted to put like that on the outer corner. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This went from a one shadow look to a very involved Cranberry Smoky eye. Okay, all right, now I'm done, I swear. Except I want inner corner. What do I want? I want inner corner. Shall we use just this palette? It's got a bit of a gold moment. I think that's pretty. That'll do. All right, there it is. Let's do eyelashes. This is insane. This is insane. Come out looking like Elvira. Too much concealer. Crazy eye look. Listen, there ain't nothing wrong with Elvira. She's amazing. God, I don't even know how old she is, but oh my gosh. Her and RuPaul never age. And I don't understand that. I mean, not that I want them to, but I kind of do. Because they look stunning. And I don't understand. Let's do... Okay. This is my right lash is the lash that doesn't want to curl. So I have to curl it and then come back to it and curl it. And I got to go in with mascara on that one first. Especially if it's the mascara, it's going to hold the curl a little bit. Now what I tell you I love about a smoky eye is you don't have to be like super neat with your mascara. Because you can push it back down on your lashes real hard. And it enhances the look. Cranberry grunge. That's what I'm going for today. I lied, I wasn't really going for it. But here we are. Rocking it. I seem to have missed a spot in my waterline. Hold please. There we are. Okay. All right, let that do its magic. I'm going to put on Essence Lash Princess on the top lashes, not the bottom. All right, I think I want to do one more blend on the top with nothing on a brush. I just want to blend that out so that it's even. I feel like it, I'm terrified of patchiness because that first color was so patchy. And I'm worried that I haven't quite solved it, but I think I have. I think I have. I think that's really pretty. Okay, well, we're glammed out today. On a Monday, we are glammed out. Okay, I think I want a little bit more blush. And I think I want my zombie blush from Wet n Wild. That's the one that I think I want. Y'all, this is going to be videos taking forever. But that's okay. I hope you like it. I like long videos. Yeah. You gotta be careful with this blush. You'll turn green and look like somebody punched you in the cheek if you are not careful. All right, let's do a setting or a finishing powder. Let's use, this is a beauty powder by MAC called Play It Proper. They did a collaboration with the Trolls. We'll just blend, blend, blend. Pat, I'm just pat. Oh. Okay. 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 Lips. I can't believe how crazy my face has gotten. Lips. All right, let's Jordana Easy Liner it. This is in Rock and Rose. We just missed our hole. We are not lining for a drag show. And if you do it, honey. But I ain't today. I'm gonna do probably my go-to nude lip, which is Nude Sticks Lip and Cheek Color in Whisper. Top it with my Buxom Lola, which is almost gone. She's in my project pan. That's a pretty nude. I love that lip combo. It is so pretty. And I'll be sad when that's gone, but we're getting really close. I'm so excited about that. Okay. Any more blending gonna happen today? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna go grunge. I think, see, it looks patchy over there, y'all. It looks patchy over there. It looks patchy. Hold on. Just hold on. There. I have to stop or I'll never stop. Okay. That's the final look. I do not recommend the Makeup Revolution, like the intense foiled pigments eyeshadow palette. I don't recommend this as like a blended up try it and tell me what you find. But I don't think this is the formula to be doing that with. It did not work out for me. So I'm glad that Natasha Denona Cranberry palette came into the clutch today because I desperately needed it. I don't know that I ever would have bought this palette if it didn't come in my Beautylicious Lucky Bag. I don't think I would own it, but this color is beautiful, stunning, and that's a good deepening up shade. This color is in my inner corner and it shined beautifully. This is I'm here. This is, I mean, just stunning. It's just stunning. This is a great palette. So pretty. But there's a look. I've got a Cranberry Smoke Glam, unthought about, unplanned glam. I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed yourself. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Also, you can subscribe to my channel so that my videos come into your subscription feed on YouTube. It is totally free and it helps me out a lot. Thanks so much for joining me. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.